Star Trek fans are currently existing in a full-out Trek-assance, with a variety of series already here and coming soon to Paramount+. But the latest, Star Trek Prodigy, is unique in that it's the very first series in the franchise made specifically for kids. And that younger audience should find plenty to enjoy here, as Prodigy has the slick look of a high-end movie and a tone in its script that caters to a tween sensibility. The pilot, Lost and Found, is an engaging one-hour premiere that ably sets the stage for the core ensemble, a ragtag group of mining colony refugees who accidentally discover, then escape in, the long-hidden Federation ship, the USS Protostar. The main protagonist is Brett Gray's Dal, an orphan boy of unknown species stuck doing manual labor in a remote mining colony. As the colony rebel, he stands in direct contrast to Gwyn, the colony owner's very competent teen daughter, voiced by Ella Purnell. They're the yin and yang of the series, as Dal exists on charisma and impulse, while Gwyn is the extremely well-educated conformist. Through a series of misadventures on the job, Dal connects with other miners who will become his de facto posse. Zero, Rok-Tahk, Jankum Pog, and a sentient eating machine blob known only as Murph. Under Ben Hyben's direction, the CG animated Prodigy is a beautiful series. Brought to life with bright colors and cartoony looks, the character designs hit the sweet spot for kid expectations in an elevated CG world. But it's the cast's vocal work that really solidifies the youthful energy of most of the characters in the show. They're essentially archetypes that kids will relate to because of the young cast, with the only outlier being Jason Mantzoukas as Jankum Pog. He's an excellent voice actor, but he's supposed to be voicing a 16-year-old, and that's not flying in any universe.
Like it or not, you're stuck with me.
Of course, the most recognizable and anticipated voice of them all is Kate Mulgrew, as she voices Hologram Kathryn Janeway. As expected, she steps back into the role perfectly. Mulgrew leans into the warm tonal quality of her voice, which she modulates wonderfully in the early episodes. For old-school Trek fans, the Janeway of old is a welcome friend. But in her hologram capacity, she's giving the character a lot of sly cheek, which frames her mentor role extremely well to counterbalance the chaos of these untested kids she's teaching on the bridge.
Ugh, she's hideous. Why is her forehead so smooth? Ugh.
You're no summer peach either, Tellarite.
Ha 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 ha!
The show also sets up some potentially great villains in John Noble's The Diviner and his right-hand enforcer, Dreadnought, voiced by Jimmy Simpson. Both in design and voice, this scary pair of foes amp up the stakes yet retain an air of mystery, which is appreciated. Story-wise, Lost and Found does a good job of setting up the series' premise, and then we get the template for how adventures will play out weekly in the following half-hour episode Starstruck. Sure, there's some definite competency stretching going on with this goofy ensemble being able to pilot a starship with exactly no experience, but the diverse skill sets of each character at least make it kind of plausible. And Mulgrew serves as a grounding cheerleader/teacher that isn't talking down to any of them, which will go far in keeping kids engaged, and hopefully learning a few things too as the series unfolds.
What is all of this? Our ticket out of here.
Star Trek Prodigy benefits greatly from Kate Mulgrew's return as Hologram Kathryn Janeway as the mentor and voice of reason on USS Protostar. Her assured purr of wisdom adds heft to the show's premise and is the perfect conduit to teach younger generations about Gene Roddenberry's ethos about inclusivity and inspired curiosity for what's out amongst the stars. The new cast is fun, with a lot of appeal for younger viewers, and the premiere sets the stage for a credible course for adventure that has the potential to grow into something special. For more kid-friendly content, check out our reviews of Ron's Gone Wrong and Ghostbusters Afterlife. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
There are a lot more stars than I thought.